Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm presenting to you the 8-seater Kia Telluride, and with an MSRP of $52,823, there's certainly a ton of standard features that you can see here. We're going to help you determine if this is the right car for you and your family. Let's check it out. Looking at the front end of the Telluride, this one is in the green moss exterior color, and this EX still comes with some high quality headlamps. You have LED headlamps, LED daytime running lights, and you have LED fog lights down below. I love the silver accents all throughout the front bumpers, and we have obviously our new Kia emblem. There's two little scoops in the hood just to help with the aerodynamics. Let's check out the side profile. On the side profile, you can see we have the breakaway mirrors, LED turning accents on our mirrors as well. On our handle, we have our button for our keyless entry, so you just need to push this button to lock and unlock the doors, and you can see the mirrors fold in and out. Now my attention gets directed to these 20-inch aluminum alloy rims, and it's kind of a split spoke rim with this sort of horseshoe at the bottom here, and it's obviously on rear disc brakes, and we have front disc brakes, which is going to help with our stopping. On the back, we have our Telluride stamped right across the back. Now this was kind of the first 7-seater that added that stamping. This and the Palisade added that right across the back, and now a lot of the manufacturers are coming along with that, so props to Kia for showing some styling innovations. LED taillights come through our trunk and right onto the back, and then look, we have rear parking sensors as well, and there is a camera right above our license plate. It does have the power lift gate, so you just need to click and hold right on the smart key there, and then it's going to automatically open up. Now it's a fairly decent sized trunk. When you fold these seats up here, and yeah, using the third row, they come up just with the tethers here. And then behind this third row, there's 21 cubic feet of cargo capacity. We have a little hidden storage underneath. When I say a little, I mean a lot, because there's a ton of space under here. You could probably fit half a dead body in here and maybe 1 or 2 dead bodies behind the third row. Now, if you have many dead bodies, you would want to fold the seats down, or let's say you're doing the IKEA thing, that's probably more reasonable. You can fold the seats down and you have a ton of space. It's pretty much a flat storage surface. Now, I was very impressed with the back seat and how everything adjusts. And if you're a parent, this is probably very important to you, is how everything is configured back here. Now, these seats are very versatile. I gotta point out a few things. You have these hard seat backs, so that's great if your kids are putting their feet up here. You have map storage in the back for the juice boxes. There's a power outlet so they can charge their devices, and there's a USB in each seat. So it's a USB-C, so great for them to charge their devices, but this is what's most important here, is how these seats fold up and down. This seat is on rails, so you can slide it and adjust it as you need, but I really like this feature here. To enter the third row, one touch of a button, and I can get in and out very easily. And speaking of entering the third row, let's jump in there. I'm 5'9" right now, I'm like 190 pounds, and I do have quite a bit of space. You know, I'm relatively impressed. Like, this is the value of this car, is back here. More USB-Cs in the back, dual cup holders. You can't go wrong if you have like a family of 5 back here. So now it's time for the fun part. We get to take this thing on the road. Now, in terms of the engine and the power plan, it's a 3.8 liter V6 GDI engine, 291 horsepower and 262 pounds-feet of torque. Not too bad acceleration when you step on it. In terms of fuel economy, you're gonna average combined between city and highway, it's about 11.4 liters per every 100 kilometers. I think that's about 21 miles per gallon. You'll also get 500 pounds of towing, so if you guys tow something, it can tow what you need. So like I said, this is perfect if you have a family of 5, 6, 7, even 8. It could be a little tight, but 8 it will do for sure. Now, I love some of the things that Kia's done here. Like, they kind of set the tone for what a family-sized SUV will be when they came out with this Telluride. I certainly love what they did here. You have a lot of technology even in this entry-level EX. EX is usually the lower packages for Kia, but you have features like the cruise control, the smart cruise control, the blind spot monitor on the mirror. You have your lane follow assist, so you can just set your cruise control here and it will take turns for you. It's not going to take like a full 90-degree turn, but it will take some of these curves in the road for you and help you kind of maneuver the roads, especially on long trips. That really helps. So I definitely like how it drives and how it handles. Steering is nice and loose here. Stopping wise, it stops okay, and the blind spot monitors aren't bad. You hear a little groan out of the engine, especially when you put the power down, but that's okay. And then there's multiple drive modes, so let's try out some of these drive modes. I'm going to go into sport mode here. You got a smart mode, a sport mode, an eco mode, and a comfort mode. And the smart mode will kind of sense how you're driving and kind of adapt between the three different modes. But the sport mode is nice. You can hear kind of the engine is a little louder, but it's not too bad. And then you have a few different drive modes in terms of the terrain that you're on. So you got a mud mode, a snow mode, a sand mode, depending on what type of terrain you're on. I'm assuming you'll really only be using the snow mode. How often are you going to take this thing out in the mud? Doesn't make sense. Cars Unlocked fun fact: this Kia Telluride was actually named after the city of Telluride in Colorado, USA. So if anybody's watching this, you're from there, comment down below. It's really cool how they paid some homage to the city of Telluride and branded their vehicle with the Telluride badging. 9 standard airbags, so there's a ton of safety features. Like I mentioned, you have the forward collision avoidance system. You have the rear seat assistant and the smart assist for the rear seat. If you have somebody in the rear seat and they don't get out, or you have something that you put back there, it will remind you that something's back there. And you have different features, like they really put this car out to fit your family. You have features like the quiet mode, so if your kids are sleeping, it will only have the radio going through the speakers in the front. It's overall just a comfortable ride. Like, I would certainly consider this if I was purchasing in the market for an 8-seater SUV. You guys go take it out for a spin and let us know what you think. So that's a wrap, guys. If you guys have questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. As always, check out our friends here at Cardinal Kia. If you guys want to purchase this vehicle, you're in the Niagara region, give them a shout. Special thanks to them for providing me with this car to present to you guys today. Special thanks to my boys at Vision Lux and the team there for helping us put these videos together. We got Johnny keeping the camera steady. They chopping all the clips up and making it look great for you guys. So thank you so much to them. Check them out on Instagram and give them a follow if you guys want to see what they're up to. As always, subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next video. That's a wrap.